you're not going to make that leap from becoming a better player. And especially as Snake, who is a character that has probably one of the worst general disadvantages in the game, that's a big problem. And of course, he does have a lot of good, like pretty free get off me tools, or get away from me tools in the form of like, you know, of course those grenades, but also that uppy to get back. Is if you lose a lot of your tools and you're a character that knows how to deal with it. Speaking of characters that has some pretty good but exploitable recoveries, let's talk about that side B coming out and how Dark was able to put it really well without taking damage.
Tay does a lot of side Bs, especially trying to get like a lot of side Bs that they don't have to do trying to get back on the ledge. And side B is just kind of this move where it's like it was really early on in the Mythra, like Pyra Mythra meta, where it was like people loved side B on Mythra, and then people were like, oh, this is like a really easily punished move. I should probably stop using this as often.
The main issue though for that move is if a lot of this character's early meta development was played online.
Yeah.
And it is very hard to react to that move online, especially because the hitbox for it is kind of obnoxious. It still is obnoxious. It's kind of hard to deal with it if you're not in the right position for it. But Dark definitely taking advantage of the fact that, you know, he's not playing online, is able to actually react and deal with that. Is a pretty good tool to deal with that Mythra side B. And this matchup is definitely one that favors the advantage state. And we've seen how much. Oh, this should be pretty easy, but no, gonna be able to use that bear to get off me tool.
I think it's kind of this.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, you're dead. What?
No.
Oh, drop. RNG!
RNG, baby!
I love RNG.
Oh, yeah. You're dead there.
Yeah, you're dead there.
See, that's a really good tool to use as Dark. That jab delays, of course, how long you're there for. And I think he tried to jump out of it. He just ate that up smash earlier, the falling mortar, and
I think they're talking about the sticky falling off because
they're probably
because everyone likes like a lot of players are like, oh, this thing happened to me once. I'm like, and they're just like, oh, I'm so unlucky, kind of thing.
Yeah, but like on top of that, it is a smaller Xanadu tonight. It's pretty what's what I'm looking for? Pretty friendly, pretty cozy. A lot of players. When I took my quick little walk around, saw a lot of players kind of just chilling by the stage right now, which is kind of you're not really able to see it from this camera angle. But
all we need to run back here. Can Tay take a stock this time? Is the first step, and then the second step is take 2 stocks, and then obviously take the game. But for right now, we're trying to see Tay try to navigate the disadvantage shit against the Snake, which so far has been really rough. Obviously, a lot of projectiles and a lot of hitboxes you need to try and go through, but right now, I mean, again, Tay, I said this, does like that side B a little bit more than maybe you could argue they should. Going for another side B, going to get punished for it. He is going to be able to get back to stage, but is going to get hit with a nade into the back air, and that's going to be the first stock taken away off of the side B earlier on stage. I mean, you could have just kind of just done a normal Mythra string instead, but, you know, going to be taking a lot of damage for that one, and then into the kill, into the conversion on the ledge. And now, Tay's having a really hard time to ever get to a point where they can safely swap to Pyra and then stay on Pyra. Right now, it's a lot of they need to get Mythra to get in on the Snake, and then once they're in on the Snake, how do they kill them quickly and effectively? It's pretty difficult, especially when you have to worry about where's the C4 going? Can I navigate and get this kill with the C4 around? So far, not finding it. Finally, Pyra comes out to play, finds the up air, and I think that's what you're gonna have to get the most use out of Pyra is on these like straight hit interactions where like you send them into the air off side for a second, you swap Pyra, look for 1 or 2 moves, and then swap back to Mythra. Obviously, with how linear a recovery Pyra and Mythra have, the Nikita is going to be really effective at stopping you from getting back. They're going to be taking the stock. But now Tay, once they kind of get back to the neutral level advantage that you have coming off the Angel platform, is finally going to be able to get a string off with Mythra, and now you're at 70. So if Pyra does hit some Pyra shenanigans, definitely could see this game going back to closer to even right now, but still, Dark looks very comfortable right now.
Yeah, PS2 is probably Snake's best stage. This is a stage I feel like a lot of players have to stop letting them go here for free. And we're seeing it right now as, you know, how you get around these platforms. How with these grenades, with your grenade setup. Did he actually play C4? There it is. And, oh, he's dead. But that was actually really good of Tay to go for the jab, let Dark go for a defensive option and then finally go for another attack off it.
Yeah.
And here's the risk of your, is that even with how fast your options are, Snake has a frame 4 F tilt, a frame 6 up tilt, which we're just demonstrating right now. And after you got that spot dodge, that was a whip to grab.
Yep. That is that for Dark versus Tay. And
that's going to be Dark taking it against, Dark going against ZD.
That's all of Widow's quarters done.
Yep,
and I
all of his quarters
think Dark versus ZD.
Yep.
And Dexter versus Seagull Joe.
Pretty standard. Well,
okay.
Dark being a top 4 winner side is kind of new, although we did see it last week due to an upset of...
I think it's just, yeah.
This was a matchup we were supposed to get last week.
But ASN.